Well, maybe. Let's go to Twitter and see.
Okay, so we're live, but nobody's here yet, I don't think. Anyways, if you guys are here, thank you for joining us. Sorry, I gotta fix my camera. First of all, I'm Mar. I'm one of the admins from VMSQL.com. Thank you for joining us, and I want to give out a shout out to Seth because he is the creator of the website. Without him, we wouldn't have the website. A lot of people think that it's mine because I met the cast and everything, but it's not. It's him, and without him, it wouldn't be here. So thank you, Seth, for that. He can't join us, but he's going to contribute via messaging. He's going to message me when we talk. So anyways, the rest of you guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'll go first. I'm Nick. You might know me from Twitter. My username is Rowan is Beyonce, and thanks, Mar, for having me. This should be fun. So yeah.
I'm Kendra. I thought up the idea, and so yeah, I hope you enjoyed.
Okay. I'm Dustin. I run The Long Game, which is a Girl Meets World blog. So you can find that on Twitter or Facebook at GW Long Game. And thanks for Mar and Kendra for inviting me.
You're welcome. So where are we going to start? Are we going to start with the newest episode or what?
Sure. I guess start with the episode. What did everybody think about it?
I loved it. I like where season 2 is going. It's a really different direction. It's more mature than like the previous seasons. So I loved it.
I really liked it. It was one of my favorites. I'm like low-key starting to ship Lucaya, so.
Same here.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm pretty outspoken about being a Joshia shipper, but I know realistically that can't happen anytime soon. So I'm starting to grow on Lucaya a little bit. The last couple episodes have really kind of helped that out.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where they're going.
Yeah, it's there.
I agree, but it could be a fake out. We'll see.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past Michael Jenkins and the writers to do a fake out.
See, I think they're trying to fake everybody out in the sense that they're going to go with Riley and Farkle. Because everybody's thinking either Riley and Lucas or Maya and Lucas, and nobody's thinking about Riley and Farkle.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're maturing him up. I think there's an episode coming up that's centered on Farkle.
Yeah,
yeah, there is.
Yeah.
From what I heard, there is, and there's a big thing that happens, but I don't want to say that rumor because I don't want to spoil anything that may or may not happen. But yeah, from what I hear, there's a big one coming. So I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. I'm glad they touched on a really important topic tonight. I mean, the school here where I live is the smallest in my state. Like literally, it's preschool through 12th grade with a total of 200 students throughout the entire school. And they literally had to cut the home economics class and shop because of the funding. So I thought they hit this episode on point tonight with that.
Yeah, it's happening like all over the country, like slowly cutting some type of an art class.
That's really sad.
It is.
I've always been an artsy person, not really great at art, like not drawing, but I've always been really into music and film, and so that's really important to me. And I think it's sad that we're kind of moving away from that because there's so much focus on, like what I mentioned in the episode, on the sciences and the math, and those are important, but I think you lose an important part of our culture and an important part of our lives when you start to take away the creative aspects of school.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else, because I don't really want to give anything big away when it comes to this episode. I really don't.
I won't give anything away other than I will say that I love Augie in this episode. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, my God.
He is hilarious.
Yeah, Augie was really funny.
Oh, he was. I love that they bring him. I wish they would show him more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know they don't show him in all the episodes. And, that's it. Sorry, I was reading a tweet. Hold on, somebody's asking for a link. Is it not working for anybody else?
I don't know. You can send it out.
Yeah, we're live. We have 12 viewers, so I think it maybe.
Oh, yay!
Yay.
we count as viewers or no?
Yeah, so we do have 12 viewers there. So we have a few comments coming in. We're not affiliated with the Boy Meets World cast because somebody asked a question for the kids of the show. We're not affiliated with it in that way. We don't, obviously. But somebody said, I think their name's Faye. I don't know. Apologies if I got that wrong. Yeah. It says, thanks for starting this hangout. My question is regarding the following. Growing up in New York City has its own set of challenges. Do you believe that the writers will tackle issues relating to that? For instance, the high school admissions in New York City is competitive. That's what she wanted to know.
So do you? And I don't understand this because I'm in Texas and it's completely different. But so does that mean in New York City, like you have to apply to different high schools? Like you don't just have one that you go to? Because
Yeah.
I don't know. Nick, are you in the New York area? Because you might know of that one more.
Me?
Yeah, are you in the New York area?
Yeah. I live like 20 minutes from New York City. It's like really competitive in like applying to high schools. You apply to like, I think up to 4, but yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see here, I think anybody can enroll. You don't have to apply or get not accepted or whatever.
See, where I grew up, it was it was done by geography, so like where your house was, and you had a set elementary school, middle school, and high school you were going to go to.
Right, yeah, me too.
You could go to other ones if you like had a special reason to or wanted to transfer in sometimes, but where I was, there's kind of a standard process to how you did that. So I don't know if I think they'll tackle that high school admissions thing on Girl Meets World. My gut says probably not. My gut says they'll probably just have them go to a standard high school where Corey will be a teacher.
Yeah.
Probably be a principal. That's my guess. They kind of made a joke about that in, what was it? The Turner episode, New Teacher, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's coming. But we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, because they are going to touch on high school next year, because Michael said that in an interview, that they're going to touch on that. The next comment that we got it says, hi, my question is about tonight's episode. Were you able to go to the episode's taping? And I also had an idea for the show. Ever wants to do more adult-like topics? My idea would be to add viewer discretion warning before the episodes to tackle issues. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do that. I don't know what they plan on doing. I think they are, though. I'm sure they'll do some like pretty important issues. Michael has said that Disney is pretty generous in allowing them to tackle what they want. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Mar, you were at Belief, right? So.
Yes, I did not go to the creativity taping.
But as far as at least from what Michael tweeted out at one point was that he thought that Belief was going to be one of those episodes where they were going to say that like they went too far in what they did, but they gave him luxury and able to do that. So from your perspective, do you think it was pushing the lines for what Disney normally does? Without giving any spoilers away.
What was I gonna say? Let's see the other questions and comments. What do you think will happen with Josh and Maya? If Lucaya does happen, the creator said the season 3 theme will be feelings. Could you see Josh getting jealous about Maya and Lucas, or even Lucas being jealous about Maya's feelings about Josh? I'm trying to. What is the age difference? Because by season 3, Josh is going to be 8, isn't he?
So the way that I understand it, and this is subject to change because the writers skipped grades in Boy Meets World, so I kind of expect them to do it in Girl. But so Josh is, I think he's 3 grades. It's 4 years older and 3 grades, or 4 grades and 3 years.
Something like that.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah, because Maya's only 14. I mean, I know Sabrina is 16 in real life.
Yeah.
But Maya's only like 14 in the show.
I think it's
So
4 years.
Riley just had her 13th birthday. Sorry, Nick, what?
I think it's 4 years because
What?
college, right?
Phone's ringing. Sorry.
No. So I'll say my opinion as I'm a pretty big Josh Eye shipper, and if you've seen anything on my Twitter account, I'm not shy about that. I think it'll happen, but I think I'm under the theory that it's something that's going to happen in, like, late season 4 and/or season 5, because I do believe it's going to go to 5 seasons. But that's a whole other topic for another day, because that's a long conversation. But I think you're right. I think Josh will eventually get jealous, or he'll start to get more curious when he sees Maya with somebody else, who I think is going to be Lucas, because I think Lukai is happening.
So do I. I think that, like, I posted in my Tumblr theory. I'm going to talk about that for a minute, because that's something I want to discuss tonight. Because that Tumblr theory exploded, and I didn't even, like, share it on the Girl Meets World Facebook, because I was just like, I want to be professional about it. But I did retweet my tweet on Twitter. And I will share this Tumblr post on the Facebook tonight since I'm talking about it, so if people are curious, they can go see it. What I said in my theory is I pointed out a couple of tweets by Michael. Like, Michael's been giving out hints about how it's not what you think it's going to be. He said it's going to be like somebody said, one of you guys just said, that it was going to be more about the romantic feelings in season 3, but they're touching on it in season 2. What else did I say in there? I pointed out the tweet where he said about, what else did I point out? I can't remember. Oh my god, it's my own Tumblr post. I'm going to have to pull it up. He said, one of the tweets he said was to go, he said that they've been preparing us for this since the library scene, which was in Girl Meets Boy, which was, like, I think the second episode of first
season. Episode, yeah.
I went back and rewatched that, and so did Taylor. She's a Twitter that I was tweeting with that night. Let me find what her Twitter name is. You guys can check her out. She's kind of cool. It's at Taylor. I don't know. I'll have to go back. She favorited my tweet. Oh, here it is. She's at This Is Taylor 15 on Twitter. We were talking the other night. And she kind of, when we were our convo, kind of inspired me to make this Tumblr post. And I said about how I thought they were going to go with Farkle and Riley. And it like exploded. I'm trying to find the direct link here to it. But anyways, he said to go back and watch the library episode. Library scene. Not go back and watch it, but he said they've been preparing us since then. And so I went back and rewatched it that night. Taylor and I both did. And the only part that Michael, I think, could be referring to is the scenes between Maya and Farkle. Because Riley and Lucas were just, they were like, hi, I'm Riley. You know what I mean? Like, they were getting to know each other. They weren't anything. Like, he was telling her about Texas, how he saw a horse being born. Or a cow, or one of them. Anyways, yeah, there were 2 quotes by Maya, and I just kind of put them together. And she says, because it's not until you've really looked at each other and made a human connection that you even begin to know each other. There is no connection you can make with any screen that compares to the moment you understand that only human beings have souls. In Girl Meets Your Book, because when Michael tweeted what he did, it was when the night that episode was going to air, Yearbook was going to air, he said, 1 week, 1 moment. It explains what's been clear from the beginning. Listen closely. Don't go crazy. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't the tweet. It was this one. It says, we've been preparing you. It says August 7th, Ruckus, Lucaya, 1 moment, listen for it. We've been preparing you since they talked in the library. That was the tweet. That episode, we found out that Riley likes Lucas as a brother, because Maya realized it. She realized that Riley doesn't see him as anything different than a brother. And I got to thinking that the quote by Maya could also mean, because it's talking about how until you actually look at somebody, you don't have a connection with them. Nobody has really, those girls have never really stopped and looked at Farkle than being other than a nerd and a geeky kid who just, like, you know what I mean, annoying.
I know.
They never really stopped and looked at him for who he actually is. And they made it a point in your book to show that Farkle has matured, and they're going with this because in tonight's episode, you could see he's not. Yeah. He's looking more grown up. He's not looking as like the nerdy old Farkle in the previous episodes. But that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if Riley isn't going to have a realization and she's going to see Farkle. She's going to have a connection with him because she's looking at him differently for who he actually is and not as the geeky, nerdy kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that if you go back and watch, well, I put the picture on the Tumblr post. You can see it. Everybody can see it, but I've linked to it. Corey and Topanga's first kiss, and Riley and Farkle, when Farkle kissed Riley, it mirrors Corey and Topanga's first kiss, big time. Because the other thing about it too is when they pull away, Riley has that like look on her face, like oh my god, like this like funny look on her face. I think Nick even made a meme out of it.
Most
but
likely.
Corey had a look on his face too. But the other thing, somebody tweeted the writers and said, "What if Farkle is Riley's Topanga?" And they responded and they said because the person said, "Major plot twist. What if Farkle is Riley's Topanga? The parallels are uncanny." And the writers tweeted them back and said, "They are, aren't they?" And it says, "What started with yearbook ends with girl meets graduation. Where are we going? Not where you think." Like I said before, everybody's on with either Riley being with Lucas or Lucas being with Maya. You don't really see anybody focusing on Farkle and Riley being together.
Yeah. And Girl Meets Sparkle's choice definitely like foreshadowed the possibility of something happening.
Oh, really? See, I haven't heard much about that.
And Riley, right? Or Farkle and Maya.
Yeah. Sorry, Nick.
Farkle and Maya. Farkle and Maya?
Oh no, I was saying Girl Meets Sparkle's choice was foreshadowing the possibility of something happening with Farkle and someone.
Yeah, okay,
Anyway.
yeah.
And I would say, for me, it looked like in Flaws, when Riley was really supportive of Farkle, and when she gave Farkle the hug in the janitor's closet, that's when I started to wonder, well, maybe that could become something later on. Because I think there's a very strong friendship there, but I think that can turn into something more as the season goes on, especially now that Farkle has found his inner Josh, because I swear he just like Josh. Does anybody else agree with me on that, or is it just me?
Oh, there was a second part of that question that girl had. She said, "I know the writers could not dream of separating this group of friends, but sorry. What do you think?" Okay, after the one about Josh and Maya, she said, "I know that the writers would not dream of separating this group of friends, but it's a realistic problem that occurs. I could also see them tackling. Riley might tackle academic challenges, preparing for PSATs if the show gets renewed." Yeah.
I'll send you the question.
We had a question here, and I accidentally hit it, but I'm glad I did because it's actually interesting. It's by Gabby. She says, "I'm excited about all the relationships that are starting to form, have the potential to form. How far do you think they can go on the Disney Channel with the topics and problems that real relationships face?"
Mm.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, Michael has said Disney's being generous about what they do. I mean, obviously they couldn't go too far with it.
Right.
Because they are kids. You got to remember, Rowan's only 13. She turns 14 in October. So I don't know, with her age and stuff, I don't know how far they could go. Granted, she'll be almost 15. See, that's the thing. Rowan is 13, so she's going to be 14 in season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, I don't know. See, Peyton's going to be 18. That's the thing. I don't want to get the Luke shippers going. But see, they could, because of the ages with Sabrina and Peyton being, I mean, Sabrina's going to be 17 in May, and Peyton's going to be 17 in this November.
And Corey, too.
Yeah.
I think they're like all the same
I mean,
age.
who knows? I mean, they're not going to, it's not going to be a full on, you know what I mean? I'm sure there'll be kisses, but I doubt they'll go any further than that.
I think it comes down to if the show post season 4 goes on, and if it goes on, it isn't on another network. Because I have the theory that after season 4, Girl Meets World is still going to live on, either on like an ABC Family or like a Netflix or something else. And if you get to that point, then yeah, they can do those things because they're no longer on the Disney Channel. But as long as they're on the Disney Channel, are they going to go any further than like kissing? I doubt it. just because it's Disney Channel.
That's what I don't think. I don't think they will either. And regardless, it's really not about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like there's no use.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think kissing will be fine for shippers. I mean, they'll go. I mean, seriously. Especially because there has been, you gotta admit, there has been build up there with Lucas and Maya.
Yeah, it's definitely like changing. So like, mainly Lucaya.
but the Rufus shippers keep telling me that's not the case. Who do I listen to? Do I listen to the writers and what they're doing, or do I listen to the shippers? I don't know. No, but sarcasm aside, yeah, I agree.
All right, we're getting some tweets here. Let me read some tweets. Dustin, while I look at the tweets, can you check out the event page on the Facebook and see if we're getting anything there, and you can read some after I get done?
Yeah, I'll check it. Check it. I'm not seeing anything on this page. Well, hold on. Maybe.
Corey Dominic said, what do you guys think of the casting choice of Farkle's mom? Can't really get into that, sorry. Somebody's like, why? Somebody's like, why do you do this to me? Alex, are you a Lucas and Maya shipper or a Farkle and Riley shipper? I gotta go to her profile and see what she is. I'm curious. Yeah. Oh no, she's I think she's Rucus. Oh boy.
Lucas?
Yeah.
I thought they tried that and it didn't work, and so now they're just friends. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that, but I kind of thought they tried it and it failed. Okay, so do we want to talk about a comment on the Facebook page?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm looking.
So this is what Jenny had to say on the Facebook page. First, can I say D&W definitely does what B&W did. They jump around. I mean, how do we go from yearbooks to a dance? The time must be different than ours, considering school for them is during the summer. Anyways, I like this episode. I seem to like the ones with the old cast, where the old cast makes appearances, except Angela. That didn't make any sense. It's just great to see. As far as the timeline is concerned, I have this hope that I know is not true, but I have this hope with where episodes are right now that they would do like 2 grades in one season, but I know they're not going to do that. I think a lot of that goes down to Disney doesn't always air them in the order that they're written or shot, and that kind of messes up with the timeline a little bit. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys have to say?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Rod, I'm making a post on the Facebook. Go ahead. What are you thinking so far, Kendra? Do you have anything you want to say?
No, I agree. I think you have to like kind of like disregard the like way
The time.
like how they air episodes on Disney Channel, because I don't think like writers have a say in what episodes air when.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Disney's one of those shows where they do a lot of reruns. They do them in random order. They don't like play it from start to finish when they do reruns. So Disney's always kind of been that way. At least when I was in middle school and like really into Disney Channel, like elementary school, middle school, back like Lizzie McGuire, even Steven days. I guess at that age, which is the target they have for Disney Channel, most of the kids that are watching aren't really watching it for continuity.
They're not, no, right.
And I think the writers understand that, and they're trying to write it in a way that, while yes, it's on story, you can also watch each individual one and still get something good out of it.
Somebody put a comment in, and they said, if I remember, wait, hold on, sorry, it said, if I remember from Good Luck Charlie, they dealt with cheating. So they could do something like that, but I don't think they'll do that with Girl Meets World because the 4 are really tight friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless they add the only thing I could see them doing is adding a little bit of drama between Maya and Riley over Lucas.
Yeah, which I would actually like to see.
Yeah. Somebody else said, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Justin.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
This is
We'll get there.
Fagan. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Sorry if I'm getting it wrong. Do you guys support the petitions to move the show to ABC Family? Honestly, I don't think petitions will do any good.
No.
So
And it wouldn't. I don't think it would work on ABC Family.
I don't think it'll work right now, but I think once you,
Right.
that's why I go back to my after season 4, because if you look at Disney Channel, their track record is for their successful shows, they get 4 seasons and they're done. I think Girl Meets World post season 4 still has a lot of lessons to teach, and I think at that point they'll be old enough that you could do it on ABC Family. But I think right now it's still too young. And we have a question from Amanda, guys.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so Amanda's first question is, what was your favorite moment from Creativity? So can we answer that, or is that spoiler territory that we don't want to get into because West Coast is...
Vague. I would say vague. My favorite, like, I'll go first just to give you an example. I think my favorite scene, honestly, there was 2 of them. The classroom scene with Lucas and Maya.
Great moments.
Actually, this can actually be said because it was in the promo where he defends her. That was good. That was good. I liked when Sabrina sang a little bit and then got cut off. Augie's scenes were really good. Anything with Danielle is my favorite because she's just Danielle Topanga. One thing I gotta say, this is totally kind of off topic from that question, is I can't believe how tall Corey looked in that episode. Corey Fogelmanis.
I didn't think about that. But I guess he's in the age where he's hitting growth spurts. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did. I don't know what that's like because I stopped growing at 14. But that's a whole other conversation for another day. So Amanda's. Oh, sorry. Do y'all have anything you want to say about your favorite moments?
Yeah, go ahead. What is you guys' favorite scenes?
I like the meeting scene, like that whole entire scene was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I thought the Riley scenes were really cute, but like everything else you said, I agree with. Augie was really fun.
Okay. So I'm gonna say 2 things, and I'm gonna be kind of vague, but I think there's a very long scene in the episode, for those of you who haven't seen it, so I don't spoil it, where they really use the actors' talents and abilities and showcase them, and they do it in a very creative way, pun intended. And my other one, I'm just gonna say a line. I'm not gonna say who said it. I'm just gonna say, "You're a bunch of hippopotamuses." You'll get it when you watch it. It's my favorite moment of time.
That was so great.
And it's one of the best lines I've had.
Yeah.
So here's another question from Amanda, and real quickly, guys. So Amanda is at G&W Buzz on Twitter. If you don't follow her, go follow her because she's awesome. And so her other question is, which is a good one, out of the 3 new episodes that came in August, Yearbook, Semi-Formal, and Creativity, which one was everybody's favorite? So what was your favorite and why was it your favorite, I guess?
I'll start. I love Creativity just because like the arts are really important to me, and like my family's very creative, and like I think I know like I have 2 sisters who dance, and they've had to fight to get into that world, and I know it's tough, and I think just that whole aspect of like the arts and how important it is really in like all aspects of life.
Yeah.
I like creativity.
Seth, now, for those of you who are just viewing in again, he's listening right now. He is the creator of the website. Without Seth, this website would not be here today. You guys would not have any source of Girl Meets World news. So again, I want to do a shout out to him because I don't think anybody was watching when I did it before. Thank you, Seth, for all that you have done for these fans, because without you, they wouldn't have a source for Girl Meets World news. And to be clear, I help with the website. I got to go to the set and visit the set and meet the cast and everything, but really, Seth is the mastermind behind this website. And without him, it wouldn't be here. He said that he thinks that there should be more adults as mentor roles, being regulars. But says it's hard since there's quite a bit of characters already, which I agree with you, Seth. That would be nice to see, you know. I don't know about anybody else, but do you think they've kind of like made Mr. Turner different than what he used to be on Boy Meets World?
Yes, I do.
Is it me that's noticing this, or is it, you know what I mean?
Well, I think it's a combination of in his new position as superintendent, like he's not going to be in very long scenes. He's only going to be in certain things, so it's going to be a little different. And I think he's trying to identify what is the character now. So I think that plays a part in it too. Yeah. I would say he is a little different. Yeah.
I don't know because I didn't really watch Boy Meets World.
It's so good. I don't know why it's not on Netflix. They need to put it on there. Because
They do.
Somebody on Twitter you know what, this show was only gonna be 30 minutes, but because it is going so well, I'm gonna extend it a little longer because those that are listening tend to like it. So I think we're gonna go another 15 minutes. Do you think that's good enough, or should we go 20? What do you guys think? Tell us what you think. How much longer should we go? All right. Somebody says, do you ship Lukai or Rukus? I like them both. Personally, for me, I don't care what they do. I do like Lucas and Maya a lot, but I don't care which way they go. Like, I'm not hardcore to the point where I'm gonna be mad if they go with something else. I like Maya with Josh. I think Maya has chemistry with Josh. I think they all have chemistry with each other. So really, to me, it doesn't matter where they go. Even Zay. I mean, even if they went Maya and Zay, which I don't think they're gonna do it, because that's too parallel with Sean and Angela. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't care where they go. I don't care what they do.
I am really big on two ships. I'm very big on Josh Shia, and I'm not shy about that.
I know.
But and I'm just really big on it. I like it. Maybe that's because I've been in those situations before. My friends have been in situations like that before. I don't know. I just like it. And the other one that I have to say, the most important ship, let's be honest, is Corey and Sean. That's it.
What was I gonna do? I wanted to find a YouTube link to give to. Somebody was asking. They said it wasn't working for them. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh my god, I lost that tweet.
So while you're looking for that, let's go back to the question about the favorite episode in August, because I think only one of us got to answer.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So, Nick, do you want to go or you want me to go?
I'll go. I don't care.
I gotta think about mine, so.
Alright, so my favorite was definitely Creativity, because I feel like it was, like, less ship-oriented, and that's always, like, good to be, like, I don't know, it's kind of, like, fresh, and it was really funny, so.
Yeah. So I'm going to break the trend because my favorite was not Creativity. Now, I loved it. It was a funny episode. My favorite is Yearbook. I really, really like Yearbook. So me and Dan from the Grown World podcast have had a joke 2 or 3 weeks ago about how funny it would be if the theme for season 3 was like angst and Riley went all emo and like dark. And so to see her do that in Yearbook was really great. And I kind of have had the impression that the whole brother dynamic with Lucas was where they were going to go. Kind of felt that since probably towards the beginning of season 2. And so I really liked being able to see them put that in the episode. I know a lot of people don't like it and a lot of people don't get it. It's confusing to them. I don't know. It makes a lot of sense to me, and I like it. But, yeah, so...
Yeah. Somebody just tweeted us and said, do you guys like the idea of Corey and Topanga having another baby, precisely a girl? I would love that. Could you imagine how hilarious it would be with Topanga being pregnant and going through all these hormones and Corey having to deal with her? Truthfully, I know I'm going to get a lot of crap for this, but I would even love it if Sean had a baby with Maya's mom, because Sean needs that. Like, I know he'll have Maya and everything, but he needs that.
Okay, so while we're on that topic, because I want to hear
Okay, go ahead.
Do y'all like Sean and Katie? Do you ship them? Do you like them?
I love them. I love them.
I'm ready with that dynamic.
Yeah, I really like them.
I like them. They both need it.
I like that right there. There's so many people, and maybe it's more Boy Meets World fans than anything else, but there's a lot of Boy Meets World fans that are so anti the fact that Sean didn't end up with Angela, which to me is kind of confusing because I was always under the impression that they broke up at the end and their story was done. And if you haven't seen Boy Meets World, then you're not going to get what I'm saying. But I don't know. I like Sean and Katie. I like where they're going. I like the story. Maybe that's because I think it's really poetic. I don't know. I just like where they're going, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, and to everybody watching, my nephew just came home, so if you happen to hear loud knocks on my bedroom door, it's because he is 3 and he likes to come in Mo's room, but I did tell my sister to keep him away. I love him dearly, but yeah. So we have some great comments on Facebook. Chantal says, I absolutely love the show as I did with Boy Meets World. My one and only problem with the writing now take this out of context, but it just seems that all the other kids in the show are growing, learning, and becoming more mature in certain areas, and here's Riley still very, very young in mind, so to speak. I just don't like that they dumb her down in a way that makes her look like she's, best word for it, an airhead. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I love the idea that Riley is a huge optimist and believes in good and hope and pushes people to do their best, but she should be written to grow with the rest of the kids out of respect for Riley's character. I mean, the show is based on her point of view in the first place, right? Neither Corey or Sean was ever written that spacey past the first season. Chantel, I have to agree with you. Me and Seth were just having this conversation during the show earlier. I agree with you. I think that they should like kind of mature her a little bit, like they're doing with Farkle. Because she's too like off the walls. Like I love it. I love her. I love Rowan. But yeah, I kind of agree. I get what you're saying there. Are you guys there? Oh.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Sorry, I'm just like. So, anyways, yeah, you guys have any thoughts on that?
I agree. I think I kind of feel like so it's interesting because in season 2, some of the episodes we get a lot of development with Maya and then not Maya, Riley. And then some of the episodes it kind of feels like we're taking a step back where she's going back into this kind of like 12-year-old happy-go-lucky rainbows and sunshine stuff. And I get that that's kind of part of her personality, but sometimes I think it's a character regression when we go back that way. So yeah, I'd like to see her mature a little bit, and I think you'll start to see that.
So do I. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a kid. Like at this point, you gotta remember she is a kid, and kids do act. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I'm just saying, like, I think, and so I was at the Austin TV Festival when they did the.
Oh, were you? We should have you talk about that sometime.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk about mine.
So I was there, and based on what Riley was talking about there, I really feel like that Rowan is going to have more influence on Riley's character, and they're going to write her to be not like exactly like Rowan, but kind of more confident in herself like Rowan, and to have issues that she cares about. That's really what I want to see, because I feel like right now Riley doesn't have a whole lot of things that she really gets excited about other than like her friends.
Right.
You know, I'd like to see her get passionate about something, and that's
just like it's like she hasn't found that thing that's important to her yet.
Yeah, and honestly, before I saw Creativity, I thought that was kind of going to be the episode where not Maya, oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. Where Riley determines, like, what is she really passionate about? Like, what is she creative about? I really was hoping we'd find that in this episode, and we haven't found it yet. I think we'll get it, but I just think I really wanted to see it tonight and didn't see it.
Yeah.
We got a comment on the YouTube where that like they're
YouTube.
And somebody said, and Aaron said, I love this show, and this is so much fun. I like it too. I do think it's a lot of fun. We're gonna have to do it. Now there isn't an episode of Girl Meets World next week, so we'll continue it in September when the new episodes, or we could just do one next week. I guess we could. We wouldn't be able to talk about a new episode, but we could still.
Well, better have people ask questions this week, and so we can just talk about their questions.
Yeah, I almost don't want to. Should we keep it going a little bit longer? I don't want this to end. What do we do?
I don't have anything. I mean, I'm going to see a movie eventually, but that's whenever. So for now, I'm fine. Sure.
Okay, we can. We'll go a little bit longer, I guess. Because people are listening and liking it. We have 27 viewers so far.
That's awesome.
Cool.
You're back at.
All right. So, Albert asked, do you guys think Farkle might be becoming more dark, maybe even gothic? No, I don't.
I don't think he's
I don't think so.
becoming dark. I think he's just finding who he is, like, and what's it called?
Yeah, he's definitely maturing.
In Yearbook, like he's finding out who he is.
Yeah. Let me see. Let's see if we can do more comments here on Facebook. Yeah, we'll end this here shortly, probably 10 minutes. I don't want to go longer. Steve said, Sabrina kicked butt in this episode. She was emotional and took the character to another level. This is the Maya I have been waiting for. Sabrina rocks. Can't wait to see what this character does next. I agree. I can't wait to see.
Like Maya's my favorite character, and I like love most of her storylines.
I wish you would give like Riley some of the issues that Maya tackles, because I feel like sometimes they give her like, I don't know. It's almost like Maya's the one meeting the world sometimes for me, because
yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I don't think Riley's like come into like who she is as a person yet. Like she hasn't found like
yeah.
her niche.
Yeah.
Joshua says he's on Facebook. He
Hi,
said,
Josh. Are you gonna ask Maya out?
"Did what?"
I said, "Are you gonna ask Maya out now?"
Did anyone else think about the episode where Eric told Alan how much he loved art and then went to the art museum when the teacher told him to go to an art museum for homework?
I did not think about that, but that's a
I forgot about that too. I gotta refresh. Anything on the event page?
I now have material to write about in my post for this. Let's see.
Somebody said,
Yeah,
do
nothing.
you guys think that, okay, I want to address this because people keep asking about Riley and Farkle and Lucas being a couple and
What?
Riley and Maya being a couple. Nothing against the lesbian, gay, bisexual, whatever, transsexual community. But I do not think that they will go there with those characters.
Gender equality.
There was a tweet by Michael. Somebody asked him, I can't remember it, I'd have to pull it up. Somebody asked him months ago when he was on Twitter quite a bit if there was going to be a gay character. He said it's something that they've been talking about. But I don't know if they're going to go with it. We have no idea what they're doing right now because, like, so far there's been no indication of this. I don't think that they're going to ever go with Riley and Maya as a couple. Same with Farkle and Lucas. They're already setting this up for either Lucas to be with Maya or Farkle to be with Riley. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what's going to happen. I personally think, like I said before, it's going to be Farkle and Riley. Because it's different. And this is the thing. I totally forgot to say this earlier.
Yeah.
One of the other things I did not think about, Michael said it's in a direction that it's a different direction. There was something else he said, and I need to find it. He said, I tweeted it on the site account. Dustin, go ahead and read some more comments while I look for that tweet.
Read which comments? From the Facebook page? I didn't see any more. Hold on.
Okay, can you go on the actual Facebook page? There's I made
okay.
Yeah, go on there. Where was it?
So you want to read it?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead and read some. I gotta find that tweet, and then I'll get back to what I was talking about.
This is from Gracie Henderson. Hi, Gracie. It says, I honestly saw Lucas and Maya as a brother and sister relationship. I know a lot of siblings that act like them. Even me and my brother act like them at times. In Yearbook, Katie says when you have strong feelings for someone, it's like you can't see straight. Thought that was more of a Sean and Katie moment, and I think it hinted to the whole Maya becoming Riley situation. Maya has strong feelings towards Riley being her best friend. I feel like the Riley-Lucas relationship will be kind of like Austin and Allie's when they get together in later seasons. I feel like Lucaya shippers are coming after me now. I don't watch Austin and Allie, so I can't speak to that. But
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I can't say that there were definitely hints of Sean and Katie in that episode. Yes, I agree.
All right, I'm still trying to find that tweet. Keep going. Where did I post this?
Well, I just want to go back to the gay relationship with Women's World thing real quick. I don't think one of the main characters will be in a gay relationship. And I don't have a problem with them doing that on the show. I just don't think, knowing what I know about Michael Jacobs and him being fairly conservative, I don't think that they're going to go in that direction. But I do think there's going to be an episode where either a character comes out or something happens where someone's being made fun of because of it, and I think that Riley would have a chance to stand up for that, and I think it'll be a good episode. And I don't think it'll be one of the main characters.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, back in, like, a Good Luck Charlie episode, they featured, like, 2 moms.
Yeah.
See, I don't think they're going to put the main characters together, but other than bring on, like, maybe a character who is gay. That would be different. I think it would be brilliant to do an episode on, like, where, you know what I mean? Either, like, a coming out episode, or, like, maybe Riley and Maya come across somebody who's getting bullied for being that way, for being gay or lesbian or whatever. But who knows? You know, they might, because there was, honestly, when I posted about that tweet, the negativity on the Facebook page was awful. All right, so I found
Against it or for it?
Against it.
Oh.
They were saying that they were not going to let their kids watch the Disney Channel or the show anymore, and this and that. Which everybody has a right to their opinion. I'm not downing on anybody. I'm just simply saying that there was a lot of negative feedback. So I don't know what they're going to do there. I really do not know what they're going to do there. So I found the tweet, back to Farkle and Riley. Michael said that what they're going to do is fresh and new. And this is something to think about. Back in Boy Meets World, they never did a storyline where, like, let's say Minkus. They never did a storyline where Minkus ended up with, like, a nice girl. And he's a nerd. So, like, by doing a Farkle and Riley coupling type of deal, would show that a nerd and a geek or whatever could find a nice normal girl to be with. It would show people that, yeah, if you're like that, like the way Farkle is portrayed, that you could find love too. So I feel that the nice girl ends up with a nerd is a fresh and new storyline. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crap.
I found a question that I think is good.
Okay, go ahead.
Just because I want to address this because I have a strong opinion about this, and hopefully this will reassure people, but maybe not. John says, do you know if there's going to be a season 3? If Farkle's mom is coming this season, and how do you feel about the announcement of a 3-part finale? First off, I don't know if it's officially been announced season 3, but here's the way that I look at this. Successful Disney shows like Girl Meets World almost always go to 4 seasons. So I am not worried about Girl Meets World not getting renewed until we're in the 4th season and we have to cross that bridge. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think about that?
I agree. I'm not worried, just based on the successes already had, especially.
Yeah, I don't think it's had so much success that I think it'll go past 5 seasons. I mean, there was something. Seth will have to pull it up for me or message me to tell me what it is because I can't remember. There was something where Michael hinted. Oh, he has hinted before. I think it might even have been at ATX Festival. He talked about high school and college years. Or was it Rowan? No, the girls did. Wasn't it, Dustin?
I'll speak to that because I was there. So they asked him about going to college. And again, they don't have any control over this, really. Although in the age of social media, we, the fans, probably have more control than we've ever had before as far as it getting picked up once it's canceled. But I think they mentioned that Rowan mentioned and Sabrina that they really want to do the show long enough to see their characters in college.
Yes.
So I love Telltale Tot for a lot of reasons. A,
I love that episode.
It was a snapshot of college. B, I was there when they filmed it, and it's Josh Shia all over the place. So it's like the perfect episode for me. But I really love seeing Riley like in that fake rushing sorority thing, and I just think it'd be really cool to see that storyline in college of her going into a sorority and seeing what that would look like. That's my opinion. But again, we don't know, but I think there's a good chance.
I think Farkle's mom, the comment on Farkle's mom, I think she's supposed to show up in an episode this season.
Yeah, she is. So I was on the wiki looking for something else and found out who Farkle's mom was and was kind of frustrated because I didn't mean to see it and then it popped up in the cast.
Yeah.
So she's coming back. She is coming this season. We're going to see her. I don't remember the episode off the top of my head. I think it's Normal. I think that's what it is. It's one of those episodes where Minkus is in it too. So.
Oh my God! You just made me think of something.
What?
Girl Meets Normal. Does anybody know what that episode is about?
I think I know, but I'm not.
Can you message me? Because that right there, if Girl Meets Normal. I don't know if I'm right.
So-
But
so-
what if that's when Riley maybe realizes she likes Farkle?
See-
Because that is Farkle-centric. Message me, Dustin, and tell me if I'm right there.
Okay. Well, this is what I heard. So I heard this is going to happen, but I don't know 100% this is the episode, but I'll message you. Hold on. Anyway, going to the... Okay, I just got it. The last part of their question, so y'all talk about this while I do that, so let me find it. How do you guys
Okay.
feel about the 3-part finale announcement?
Wait a minute, what?
How do you feel about the announcement that the finale is going to be a 3-parter?
Ooh.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I wish
I'm
it was
wondering if it's gonna be like,
all together, you know what I mean?
I think people are gonna like it.
yeah.
I'm worried that, like, because kids these days don't usually, like, keep track of, like, when to watch things, that some of them will only see some parts of the finale, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm wondering like how they're gonna air it if it's
Yeah.
in 3 parts.
I kind of want them to air it, like, in, like, a decom kind of form, like, all together.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
is it supposed to be the graduation episode? It's 3 episodes? Because they're not going to top the Boy Meets World graduation. I just know that. So, I mean,
Okay, so I'm probably wrong then about Girl Meets. It's actually called Girl Meets Farkle, I guess. Steph told me that the episode is called Girl Meets Farkle.
Are we talking about what used to be Girl Meets Normal? Is that the same episode? Is that what we're
Yeah.
talking about?
Yes, it is apparently called Girl Meets Farkle. Which makes you wonder. I don't know anything, I swear, but
I just know from a tweet what I just sent you is what Michael Jacob said was going to happen at some point. I don't know what episode.
so Michael's tweeted it then?
Yeah, Michael tweeted that a long time
Okay,
ago.
then we could say it. All right. Dustin's saying that Michael said in a tweet that Girl Meets Farkle is where Minkus loses all.
May not be Girl Meets Sparkle, but it's an episode in season 2.
There's an episode in season 2 where Minkus loses all his money and Farkle's family becomes middle and lower class. This, according to a tweet that Michael put out, I guess.
And they're speculating.
That's a different episode. Girl Meets I Am Farkle. Seth says it's with Smackle and Farkle. We learned some new stuff or something. That'll be interesting. I don't know.
I want to see Smackle with the new Farkle. Smackle and Donnie Barnes. Let's do it. Donnie Barnes!
So happy about Corey. I'm glad he's getting some storyline there. Okay, so back to Twitter. Somebody said, do you think, we've had a couple people, they want to know, I have few questions here. All right. Somebody says, do you think, what do you all think the probability of a season 5? We already talked about that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. The other one is somebody wanted to know if we think Zay will be. Hold on, let me pull this up here. Do you think Zay, I don't know how to say his last name, could be a recurring character to top build character? I could see it. I don't know if that's what it'll be.
Mm.
I'm looking for some more comments or questions on Facebook. Let's see. So here,
Riley Minkus. Oh my God! Somebody was like,
what?
somebody commented on the Facebook page, or where I posted the Tumblr, and said Riley Minkus. Now, how does that sound? Imagine Corey's reaction if Riley ends up with a Minkus. Oh my goodness, that'd be so funny.
Do you have a Topanga, Mikas? Okay. So here's an interesting question from Cindy. She says, any upcoming plans or episodes when Eric will be with Mr. Feeney? They've got to do an episode with Eric.
I know, right?
They've got to do it. If they don't do it, I want to see Will Friedle do the Feeney call. I want to see him do it in Girl Meets World. It's got to happen. It's got to happen.
I know, right? Somebody else asks, where do you think the Jack storyline will go? I don't know.
I
don't
think
know.
They brought him on there really for the Riley thing. I'm sure he'll be back. I don't know if there's storyline there though, because it didn't really seem to hint at anything.
I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be a major reoccurring character. I think we may see him once a season or so, but I don't think he's gonna be like Sean or Eric.
No. Somebody would have noted Morgan fall off the planet. No. Michael has said they're going to be bringing
Both of
Morgan back. He's just not sure what he's going to do. He's not
Like
sure if
which
it's
one?
both Morgans, one Morgan. He's not sure, but she is going to be back. I can 110% confirm to you that he is going to be back. What is your favorite episode of season 2 so far?
God, that's a hard question.
I know, right? I don't know. I'm trying to think of
I don't know. I can't pick.
Hold on. What are all the episodes?
I know, right? That's what I'm trying to think of. What are all the episodes? There's the yearbook one.
Hey, hold on a second. Hey guys, I'm gonna do a plug right now. If you don't know, I run a blog called The Long Game. It's a Girl Meets World blog. You can check it out at thegnwlonggame.com. To anybody who's listening, I'm going there now to get the list of episodes because I don't remember them off the top of my head.
All right, I'll tweet it out too on Twitter.
Cool. All right, so
At the end of the show, I'm going to put our names out there so people know. Hopefully, Steph, I know you're listening right now, that you can join in on this sometime. Because I'm sure the fans would love to hear from you. You know, the mastermind behind the whole website.
you're awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey.
Call in sometime.
Okay, so what do y'all guys think? What is your favorite episode of season 2?
I think
Favorite episode?
Girl Meets
I'm
Pluto.
trying to find it.
That's a good one.
I like that. I like that. So
Which one was it?
Pluto, right? Is that what you said, Nick?
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one too, yeah. Secret of Life was good. They were all good, honestly.
So here's my thing. So my 2, it's a
Oh, Secret of Life is really good.
I think Hurricane was my favorite because that really boosted the Sean and Katie train, and I'm totally on that.
For me, it's a 2/3-way tie, depending upon what day it is. Between what is the name of that one? Pluto. I knew that. Hurricane and Telltale Tot. It's kind of like a 3-way tie. So for Pluto, here's the thing, and I'm big on Josiah. I also really like the Lauren story arc from Boy Meets World. I always have. A lot of people are going to hate me for that because a lot of people hate her, but I'm glad that they incorporated her character in the show and talked about her. I really hope, this is my hope, I hope in like season 4 they all go on a ski trip and run into her because I just think that would be hilarious. And I want to see her back. As far as Hurricane goes, like Mar said, it really moved the Sean and Katie story forward, and I love that story. I love where they're going with it. And then Telltale Tot, again, I'm a big Josiah guy. It was in college. I loved college, so I really loved that episode, and I was there when they shot it. So for me, that's a real special episode. So I guess I didn't answer anybody's question because I have 3, and I don't know if that counts. But I like 3 of them really, really well.
I think my favorite was Girl Meets Hurricane just because
Yeah, it was mine too.
Maya and it like propelled her storyline. And Pluto.
Somebody said, I believe Michael may have hinted that there will be an episode on gender equality. Maybe that'll be the thing Riley fights for, just like Rowan. Yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting episode. I'm looking forward to that one. I really am. I'm looking forward to all of season 2.
Season 2 is like awesome.
Just imagine what season 4 is going to be. That's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay, here's that question. Here we go. Do we have people that are still watching? Are people still watching? Are people still with us?
Yeah, there's 28 viewers now. Send in your questions, guys. If you have any questions or comments for us, you can tweet us. You can comment on our Facebook page if you have Facebook. If you don't have Facebook or Twitter, you can comment on the website if you want, on the post about details for how to join. Just comment on there. The way you do it, I already gave instructions on how you can comment through the Hangout. Just go to the event page on the Facebook, and everything will be there.
All right, I have to leave because my mom has to.
Okay, that's fine. I think we're going to end it here anyway, guys, because we've been on this forever. We've been on it for a full hour now, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We have. It's been fun. It's been fun.
Yes, it has. I think what we're gonna do is make this an hour show. 30 minutes isn't long enough.
No, not at all.
So, see you guys next week. Nick, are you gonna join us next week too, or we're gonna do it on Saturday?
Yeah, that would be fun. I have to see like where my schedule.
Yeah. I know Natalie's gonna join us. If whenever you're available, it doesn't matter. If whenever you can come on, we'll have you on.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. See ya.